Yeah. She would have got Jennifer, but she not like the. She was like, oh, if she calls anybody, like she.
Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Dave Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman.
And cheating you like getting over on you. The only reason why you cheating, you good. She got that. She got that. She got that. I hope they stay together forever.
Ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out from the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense takes the field. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see.
That's
two
kid
guys
shit.
on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
That's kid shit.
My shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven
You even gotta do that. That's ain't no way.
When they're not open, they're
For you to feel like you gotta do that anyway.
Catches, the contested catches, they have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Hokies want to move quickly. Scanning the field, it's Hurley. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's just
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Got his man on the right. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Running back searching for a hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incompletion.
To throw, it's Addison. Here comes the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Finds a tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that, and the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was a tight end. Finds a tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Pittsburgh now has it in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Addison. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I'm about to go buy my
Man
little
down on the
name.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
You
On
ain't got
first and goal,
that.
let's see what Pitt does here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacks at the 7.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the game?
How about that defense rising up and stopping it short on 4th down? And the Hokies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hands it off. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
That is an impressive run. And I'll tell you, I know when we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. And it makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, though. Because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Hurley. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
I need to find somebody to come see me.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Like
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So that whenever they see you up for you.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Receiving 119. 19 is
run
low.
from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
And I keep my TV on like 12.
Looking to pass. It's Hurley. Makes the grab. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to
I'm not sure if I'm even home.
Quick completion on the out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I'm
Now from
feeling
the 40, it's 1st and 10.
awesome.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's
I'm
complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
$6.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short.
Chicken good.
Caught near the sticks. It's Kendricks.
Okay, they're
Tackled
bonding.
at
They're
the
throwing
45
on the
after
chicken.
the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down.
Okay, because their chicken was like $6, so it was like $5.70.
Wants to throw again.
And
Not able to hook up there.
I don't
Incomplete.
know how to do it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back open in the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kendricks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Hurley. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Dead center perfect.
Speaking of that, I need to go get my ice
And you want
cream.
a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half.
So,
Join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this is exactly what what you need to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Addison. Makes the grab.
What are we doing, guys?
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
It's complete on the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And
Said I'm just me running track.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Legs hurt.
Hey,
I guess you could say they keep shooting themselves in the foot. This kicker just hopes it's not his kicking foot that's taking the damage. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all
Wish
of
I
college
could,
football.
baby girl.
They're trailing by 11 to Louisiana. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
You can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
When she got off of work, I said I was going to do her the breathe, but she said she was tired.
Now they've got breathing room.
Yeah, she got
Got 6
it.
all the way out to the 20. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups.
It's
my
kicked
God.
off, and that's
Oh
number
my
10.
God.
Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
That's ice cream in the world. Butter pecan. Thank you.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You did.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was
So
looking
that's
for
ice
some
cream
running
in
room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
What the fuck?
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
So that guy's
It's an
a
unfortunate
dick.
part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Back to throw. It's Hurley. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Hokies will hustle to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Niggas act the fool every summer.
He might want another play.
I already know that. I already know that. I'm just saying, they gave niggas reason to, man. Like, cause you know motherfuckers is trying to say certain shit is old or...
They will take the penalty.
You know, I ain't trying to have certain shit, but...
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll.
It wasn't going to be this time. It was going to be somebody in and outfield.
Looking to throw it to Addison.
He's
got an open man.
There will be no head nothing to do with that shit.
And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
That's why I said what I said about niggas. Yeah, weird.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
And certain motherfuckers will check certain motherfuckers no matter who it is. They on bullshit.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Panthers! And the beatdown has ensued.
His game single sooner. I don't know how you don't do them games at like a rec center.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They love that attention.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
So,
and he puts through the extra point. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. looks as if we are
That's
ready
what
to
I'm
play.
saying. Them niggas ain't got no pull. Out down he
Kickoff
crying.
unit all lined
Got
up, and
16
we're
for
ready to
Jackson.
put toe to
That's where
leather.
the old head used to have us at. Where he died. Why y'all niggas not there?
I used to take Chloe up and Chloe went to camp together. I used to pick her up from camp.
No pull.
He'll bring it out. It's
That's how a
Rasmussen.
bunch of white people.
Rolling
Sometimes
the
the
dice
leader
to
used
bring
to
it
pick
out of
her
the
up.
end zone.
Because
Does
her
not
dad
work out
lived
as
like
he stopped
off
at
of
the
Bush Street
13.
and one of them boulevards.
We're about to get another
On
look
Moore
at
Street,
this
matter of
Hokie
fact, off
offense.
of between
They
like
just
Whoop and
didn't
Rittner.
quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
That definitely just made his history high.
I want to know if we're going to get back.
We want to know if we're going to get big. Like, who's supposed to be doing something.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been
Oh,
doing.
yeah, no, I don't expect it. I already know it's going to be them young boys. I feel it. Well, not even all of them. I feel whoever he
You've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
in front of Snooty Dog.
Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and
I didn't say anything because I thought they was your close.
Outstanding game, just taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I never did trust ball. Or boys like them.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Well, I'm going to wind up going at it with him.
48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's banging them off right now. That's a really nice
run. You really think he's bigger than the program?
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I used to love being around niggas. Now none of my niggas that I love being around even be around.
He'll sneak it. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said,
no, they do be around other niggas that's not even, like, Bally be around robbing them.
Right.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions.
Niggas rather be around cool niggas than niggas that's on dumb weird shit.
He'll go to the sneak.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near
to be honest, I could be around anybody from 20th Street except him.
Backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
I'll start getting a little agitated, but I could still take him.
Cause Omar was being around.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of.
Oh, wow.
Talking to the coaches coming in the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great
game. He's on the phone.
It'll be 3rd and long.
First of all, Fareed like 48 or 49 years old. Fareed never been locked up a day in his life and been locked up for 6 hours a week.
From the gun, he leaves it with
he never been big.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down.
That's why I blame him, though.
Yeah.
That's why I would never hustle with somebody like Lil O.
Yeah.
This is what you're looking for when you want the better teams. Go out and show it. Don't fool
But
around with them. Go out
we allowed
and play
the kid
standard of excellence.
that just started getting money.
Take care of business, you know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmys